We ended up having a large juvenile bobcat come into our intake center at the very end of December, and he was severely injured
after what we suspect is being hit by a car. And we noticed that he had some very dramatic wounds on his limb and was not walking. Right after the ball on the femur, there is a dramatic fracture that is making it so that he can't bear weight on that leg. On one of his elbows, we have a very normal elbow here. This is what it's supposed to look like. On his other elbow, we have essentially torn off the top of the bone of his ulna, which is how he does the motion of extending and retracting his forearm. And so both of those are problems. We really need this bobcat to be able to functionally hunt for itself before we can decide that it is fit for release. And I actually have a pin in the piece of the elbow that I have functioning, and you can see that I grabbed it by one of these tools so that I can start to use the pin and the tool to manipulate it down to the portion of the bone that it needs to be attached to. So we have an appropriate ball and socket here, and I said this is where it's fractured. I'm just going to take that ball off, and the body is really good at making a false joint there. They don't even notice.
Once he moved out to the outdoor enclosure, he was out there for several months. He was jumping down, jumping up regularly. We would put food in different spots just to see how far he could jump. So being able to actually see him climb the side of the cage, that really told us that, you know, it was time and that this bobcat was ready for release finally. So to get him to that final end point where he had a great environment to go and be released back to, and to be able to see how excited he was to run off, it is just the fulfillment of everything we do here. And it was extraordinary.
I know. I'm just excited. This is an opportunity that this cat had that he would not have had if we weren't able to provide these services for him. It was a pretty significant injury, and being able to have a team to invest in this bobcat for his release has made the world of difference literally for him.